Peace family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I wanted to talk about a little bit was words being spells, but I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into specific words today as far as meaning the word nothing and the word busy. You know what I'm saying? So let's start with nothing. So when people hear nothing, thinking within the matrix, you automatically assume if your body isn't moving, then you aren't actually doing something. When speaking from being having a human experience, I understand and we understand and understand that nothing isn't actually a real thing. So even though you may see someone sitting down or you may see me sitting down, and it looks like I'm doing nothing to you physically in the 3D realm, that doesn't mean that I'm not time traveling, I'm not going back into my past to figure some stuff out, I'm not going into my future to get more plans better organized. I could be trying to put some pieces together, you know, maybe I got some signs from the universe, you know, it could have been a billboard sign, it could have been me seeing repetitive numbers, you know, or just certain lyrics playing through a certain song, just certain words and different things like that hitting. So everything starts from within outward. So for you to say someone is doing nothing, that means you have to know what they're doing in the spirit realm. And most of us beings understand that we're constantly active in our spirit realm. Constantly active in our spirit realm. So in order to actually have that be a real thing, you have to believe in the matrix and to believe that you're this actual 3D being. So that way when you see somebody doing something, it's like, oh, they doing nothing. Now, if you say somebody's doing nothing in the spirit realm, that means that they're basically not going anywhere. It's like a dog chasing its tail. You know what I'm saying? So somebody was doing the same thing from when you knew them when they was 15 to when you knew them to when they was 35 or 50 or 25. Shit, it don't matter what the differentiation is, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't even like to use that as a being to say somebody's, I would come up with a different word for that interpretation, because I would interpret nothing to be with the matrix. You know what I'm saying? And then when people use the word busy, I'm constantly busy in my spirit world. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that I'm constantly moving around in the 3D world. I have more flexibility, more abilities in the spirit realm. So I would spend more time moving around and being busy in the spirit realm than in the 3D world. You know what I'm saying? So nothing and busy, they different words, but they almost kind of go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, I'm cleaning dishes, or I'm doing laundry, you know, just doing little busy work. You know, it's not really busy work either. You know, it's just like going through the motions. It's like walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know you're going to have to get the shit done. So I don't even like to calculate that into my process when I'm doing things. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to constantly be mindful of these big interpretive words that we, you know, that carry a lot of meaning that we use a lot, you know. I said big interpretive, but it's really like a small meaning word, but it's a small word, but it holds a lot of fucking meaning, is what I'm trying to say. It's always like this entanglement with trying to like use the right words as far as like being able to get the message out to you guys, and then as far as like making sure that I'm correcting myself, because I correct myself even off camera. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I do full time. Self-awareness is a full-time process. You don't get no days off from it. So just keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you feel like you're doing nothing, you're always doing something. That's the way they trap you. You know what I'm saying? So if they can trap you to feel like you're doing nothing, then they can have you constantly interacting with this 3D world the way they would like you. You know, they kind of keep your thoughts and your spirit realm a little bit scrambled and chaotic when they maneuver it that way. So I would just try to remove that interpretation all around if you're living as the being, having a human experience. So, but I ain't want to make this too long. I just want to drop something up here for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just a couple more words to dig into as far as being, words are being spells. And spells are real, and these shits get used every day, you know what I'm saying? You see how I just use shit as like it's nothing. So, we have to be mindful of these things constantly, you know what I'm saying? But I want to leave that there where it's at, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all check out everything down below. And I'm constantly dropping this content up here for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love to the kings and queens.